Prince William has had the chance to show off some cricketing skills during a visit to meet survivors of the Black Saturday fires in Victoria today. Hundreds of Whittlesea residents turned out for a chance to meet the Prince and share a barbecue lunch with the future King. There was a serious side to the visit, though, the Prince taken on a tour of the fire-devastated region. Victorian Premier John Brumby spent most of today with Prince William. He says the British royalty's support of Australia following last year's bushfire has been unwavering.
Well, just a few comments, if I can, about Prince William. It's obviously great to have him in Victoria, and it's been wonderful, I think, today to be able to take him to the bushfire-affected areas. He's been given a briefing here at the centre here today by Christine Nixon and myself about the fires themselves, about the impact of the fires, about recovery, rebuilding and reconstruction. And during the course of the day, he's going to meet with many of the families that were affected by the fires, and he's going to see the rebuilding and reconstruction that's occurring in these communities. It's, I think, a great support and great comfort, actually, to the Victorian community that we've had so much interest and so much support from members of the royal family. You know that the Queen herself showed great interest right throughout the bushfire period, and of course I met her and briefed her last year in Scotland. The ceremony in February last year, Australia remembers, Victoria remembers. Of course, Princess Anne came out for that. And now Prince William here today, I think you've seen there's a great response from people. And for those who lost family or who lost property, to have Prince William here and just to be able to talk to him and to see that support, it's a great comfort, I think, to them, and it gives them great support. And it's part of that rebuilding process, and it's a long process. Part of it's physical, it's putting the houses back, it's putting the communities back, but part of it too is emotional. And nothing is more important than knowing that you're supported as you go through a very difficult period. The Prince is going to see during the day, I think, the great community spirit that we've got here in Victoria. I'll be saying a bit about this tonight at the Australia Day reception, at which I'll be speaking, and he'll be speaking at Government House. But one of the things I think we're proud of, so proud of, here in Victoria is the depth of community spirit. And we've seen that in the aftermath of the fires, where really a whole new generation of leaders have stepped up, and people who would never have thought of themselves as community leaders, but they've done that through the community recovery centres, they've done that in every way, shape or form. And so whether it's been volunteer groups, whether it's been individuals, whether it's been church and faith groups, organisations and people and Victorians have stepped up to the task, and it's a wonderful example of community spirit.
Are you impressed how personable he was?
Charismatic, and do you think there's shades of Diana in his behaviour with the crowds and the way he handled himself?
Yeah, well, he's pretty popular, and he's got a great way with people. And you know, some people have got that way with people and some don't. And he's got a great way with people, and you saw that come through today. Interestingly, of course, his parents were out here after the fires of Ash Wednesday, and they visited the year after, and I think he was about 3 months old at the time. Yeah, he's popular with the people, and he's given them a lot of support, and he's got a nice way with people.
Do you think the Premier understood the enormity of the fires on Black Saturday?
The Prince?
Yeah.
No, look, he did, and again, you recall he and Harry, if my memory is correct, sent a message for the Sound Relief concert as well. So, yeah, this attracted a lot of interest overseas, a lot of concern within the royal family, but I think the opportunity to brief him today, you know, he understands the sort of outdoors and the wild and forest and stuff, but, you know, he's never been exposed to the sort of temperature extremes, and it was useful to explain to him today the way that the fires started, and then the southwesterly change and how that just opened up the front, and how rapidly those fires spread, the speed at which they spread. So, yeah, I did. You know, I told him that some of the fires were moving at 60 kilometres an hour. They were spotting forward 10 and 15 k's, and he was staggered by that. I mean, you don't see those sort of temperatures or fires moving that speed in Great Britain, obviously. So, you know, it's been great for him, and he'll see and learn and understand more of that as we go through the day.